His pass across the formation is picked off, and Aiden O'Connell's going to flush it.
Nobody knows where it is. Now it's centered. Muir with a shot. Scores!
Now down low to Lana McCarthy. A little spin move.
To Leo of Bedford. She centers. Shot and score.
Aiden O'Connell puts the exclamation point on the game.
Connor down low. Trying to get it. Oh! Javin Mansfield!
Goal, Javin Mansfield for Ryan
O'Connell! And welcome to Bedford High. Year. Hi, I'm Harry Kozlowski here with Corey Mustatarger. Sorry, I got distracted there just for a moment. Corey, the boys are picking up right where they left off. 2 wins to start the year after their championship year last year.
2 great road wins for the Bulldogs as they start this season. Of course, their last one coming against Trinity on Tuesday night. I had the chance to go to that game over in Manchester, and they're what I expected. Athletic, fast. They're going to play up-tempo, press the heck out of all the teams they play against, and look to put a lot of points on the board.
And they're putting a lot of points every night. 2 road games to open the season, 85-59 over Central, and the Trinity win 84-63. So they're putting a lot of points on, and they're winning by large margins. Meanwhile, Windham comes in at 2-1. They had a couple of close games, 53-50 win over Spalding to open the season. Then on the road at Exeter, they lost by 1 point, 55-54, and then they come back with a strong win over South of Nashua, 76-56.
Should be an exciting matchup here. As you mentioned, 2-0 versus 2-1. The Bulldogs looking to repeat this season. Of course, winning their championship last winter. Fantastic season from start to finish for the Bulldogs, and they're looking to go back-to-back. Windham will provide some good competition tonight, though. We've talked about one of their guards, little left-handed players, phenomenal player. Should be helping out quite a bit for the Jaguars.
We were talking about their head coach. He's quite an imposing figure, almost 7 feet tall. That's Carson DeRozier. Played at Wake Forest, so he's got D1 experience in college, and he comes to Windham to coach the blue, silver, and gold.
Speaking of uni colors, we have a kicker there, Benjamin Roy, coming through that line. Somebody was holding the ball down as if he was kicking a field goal. That was nice. So starting lineups being announced for Windham. That was Benjamin Roy, number 1. Number 3, Jack Kutrovis. 12, Jack Murphy. 13, Jack Begley, and 35, Will Collins. On the other side of the court, the Bulldogs wearing their home whites. Red trim, red numbers. You'll see coming out with the starting lineup, Brady O'Connell, Luke Soden, Nico Bedoyan, Spencer Henrishon, and Austin Kazajanski.
Bedford is one of 6 undefeated teams in D1 so far. You've got 3 teams at 3-0, Salem, North, and Pinkerton. Teams at 2-0 are Bedford, Portsmouth, and Memorial. And looking ahead into the season, Bedford is going to be hosting Portsmouth, Memorial, and North here at Bedford Gym. Later in the year, they're going to play Pinkerton in Derry, and then they finish up the season, the regular season, at Salem on the 23rd of February.
3 official crew here getting ready to kick things off. 8 minutes on the board. We will take a quick break for the national anthem and rejoin you here for Division I basketball action from Bedford Gymnasium.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose brush stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare
live rendition of the anthem tonight. Worth mentioning, too, is a holiday pajama drive being hosted by the boys basketball team to get pajamas for the Nashua Children's Home. They're also accepting cash donations tonight. So if you're heading to the gym and you don't have time to get some pajamas for the kids, you can just make a cash donation at the door.
I won't embarrass you, Harry. I made a donation. I won't embarrass you, though. There are nice PJs over there in the student sections. They have their pajama pants on, a couple of nice ugly sweaters. We got the Clark W. Griswold hockey jersey. I love that one. Fantastic showing for the Bulldogs supporting their basketball team.
We got some competition there at ESPN here, of course.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're actually broadcasting. I'd like to hear that. Actually, I'm not sure I would like to hear that broadcast.
Andrew had the idea of miking them up and maybe putting them on the air without letting them know. Austin Kazajanski will jump it up against Benjamin Roy. Ready to get things going, and the Bulldogs win the tap. Back to Brady O'Connell. He hands off to Nico Bedoyan. Bedoyan back to O'Connell. He drives baseline, kicks to the corner. He stepped on the baseline, though, so it's a turnover in the first possession. Tough one there. He kicked it all the way to the corner. I believe he had Luke Soden ready to tee one up. And now you'll see this full court pressure from the Bulldogs. They're trying that up-tempo, forcing turnovers left and right and trying to get easy buckets. And they managed to break the press right there. But yeah, that pressure is a trademark of these Bulldog teams under Coach Frank Marino.
Kutrobis now to Murphy. Murphy back to his right, takes the shot from just above the foul line. Misses. Kazajanski pulls down the rebound and gets fouled. Foul on Benjamin Roy. That's his first, team first. 30 seconds in, scoreless here, as the Bulldogs are playing their first home game of the season. Nice drive here, and righty finish by Brady O'Connell puts the Bulldogs on the board, 2-0. Windham looks to break the trap now. Bulldogs again in that frenetic style, trying to force those turnovers. Getting to the rim here nicely and finishing lefty is Jack Kutrobis. He ties it up at 2.
Nice play by Kutrobis. You know, he fought off the pressure and just drove the basket. Got some elevation, put it in.
Murphy will pick up a foul here for Windham. It's his first, team second, as Luke Soden was driving hard to the hoop. Inbound now to Soden, picks up a pick from Henryshawn, and they double Soden. He tries to get it down to Henryshawn. He pushes off as he tries to gather that ball. So Henryshawn picks up his first loose ball foul.
Yeah, Windham applying their own brand of pressure here.
They're going to look to double Soden. They know he's a potent offensive weapon, and they're going to look every chance they can. And now the Bulldogs get that turnover that they were looking for. Soden picks it up deep into the corner to O'Connell. Batted away, and Bedoyan will get it stolen from him by Kutrobis. This is Jack Begley up top. Hands to Kutrobis. He's going to drive the middle again. Gets to the rim, gets fouled, and will go to the line. That's a quick second foul on Spencer Henryshawn, too. Nice job by Kutrobis to get to the rim there, and he'll have the chance for an and one. So they're on the replay, just right down the middle of the lane. Got that ball high, and Henryshawn picking up the foul on the arm.
Yeah, no fear from Kutrobis driving the bucket.
Foul shot is up and good. Kutrobis makes good on the end one, and he has all 5 points for the Jaguars. It's 5-2. Bedoyan will try one from the baseline. He gets hacked, and I believe he'll get 2 shots there. If not, it was a nice pass to Dylan Soden, who is checked in now.
Here's the replay. I'd like to take a look at that, because I thought the Windham player got a lot of ball on that play, but no, actually there were 2 players that came in. Probably the second one got him on the arm.
And they do send Bedoyan to the line. I think he got whacked Just as he was passing off, he makes good on the front end. And the second is up and good as well. So 2 points for Bedoyan on 2 successful free throws. 5-4 is your score. Wyndham holds a 1-point lead here early. Kachobis now settles the Jaguars offense. They kick it far side to Murphy. Begley now back to Kachobis. He pulls from 3, too long. Long rebound gathered by Murphy. Murphy drives into the lane, uses that left hand, can't get it to go, and Soden has the rebound, and he's off to the races. He gets tangled up. Bedford coaching staff wanted a foul, no call, and now an assist from Kachobis down low to Begley, and he's got his first 2. 7-4 is your score. Soden gets to the rim, takes a lot of body contact, no foul. It's good, and he pulls the Bulldogs back to within 1. Kachobis now out, can't get it to go, lefty, and the rebound is batted away from Roy. Back in transition, Kazajanski goes hard to the hoop, and he gets fouled. That's going to be Murphy's second. As we talked about, high athleticism, a lot of speed, and these kids are getting up and down the court. That is Murphy on the foul. It's his second. And Kazajanski will go to the line for 2.
Nice reverse layup there by Austin. Couldn't quite finish it.
Couldn't quite finish the free throw either, as he's well short. Yeah, he likes to go to that opposite side of the rim. Here's the replay here of Soden's last drive. Gets lefty, a lot of body right there, but straight up. So I actually agree with the no call on Begley. Kazajanski's second is good, and we're tied at 7. Tipped away there by Brady O'Connell. So the Jaguars keep possession, inbound under their own hoop. Begley in the middle, tries a deep pass for cutting Roy, but it's too far. And the Bulldogs get another turnover.
Yeah, that pressure forced the pass. He was trying to anticipate his teammate catching up to the ball. Unfortunately, put too much on it and put it out of bounds. So Bedford forcing another turnover here.
5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-7 is your score. Acrobatic attempt there by Soden. Couldn't quite get it to go on the reverse. Here's Kachobis again, getting to the rim, lefty, and gets it to roll. 7 points now for Kachobis. They're having a tough time catching up with number 3. The junior guard is torching this Bulldogs defense. A 3 on the way now from O'Connell is short. Rebounded by Roy. He'll bring it up. Crosses the timeline. Now looks for Kachobis. He'll settle things down. Kicks it across court. This is Collins. Looking for the 3 was Bouchard. He kicks it across to Begley. Drives in the middle, but he travels. Little extra step. Thought he kept his pivot foot, but the official thought he dragged it, so the traveling is called.
Substitution for the Bulldogs. Now Landon Elsmore comes in for Bedoyan.
9-7's your score. Windham holds a 2-point edge. Soden way up top, passes to his brother Dylan, back to Luke. He'll pull up, a little short, rebound, batted around. It looks like it went off Windham, and it did. So the Bulldogs will have another shot at it. They scrambled for possession there. Soden pulling up from just beyond the elbow there, contested 2-pointer. No good, but they did show some great hustle to get that ball back, and another opportunity. Elsmore now deep in the corner for Soden. 3 on the way, no good. Dylan Soden there pressuring the rebound, and Kachobis with a veteran move throws it off his leg.
Yeah, you mentioned seeing this team play against Trinity, and you brought up the fact that Luke Soden's been a little off so far, and he hasn't hit much tonight.
Yeah, I would say he's been off mainly from way outside. Great hustle there by Elsmore, getting back and blocking the 3-point attempt. Elsmore trying to play with pace, trying to get into the lane, takes a hit, and he gets a call there. Jeez, it looked like that went off of Elsmore, but They call it off of Windham, so the Bulldogs get another shot at. Yeah, Soden has struggled specifically from outside. I mean, he had 30 points the other night against Trinity, all in the paint and from the foul line. And had he been hitting his three-pointers, he would have had 40 easy. But he's been hustling, still getting his points, playing phenomenal defense, playing great transition. That's what you're going to see out of great players.
Yeah, Dylan Soden right there just tried to keep the ball in bounds, tried to get it off a Windham player. Unfortunately, he was on the end line, so the ball goes to Windham.
Chobis drives, dishes in the middle. Roy, he gets fouled. I believe he's going to go to the line. Like he might have been trying to pass it off, but Dylan Soden will pick up a foul, and Roy will go to the line for two. Looking to extend this 2-point lead for the Jaguars. 3:19 left to go in the first quarter. And with that first free throw being good, Jaguars lead 10-7. 7 points from junior guard Jack Kutrobis leading the way for the Jaguars. He's caused some problems there in the middle, as we anticipated at the top of the broadcast. Roy's second is up and good.
Perfect 3 for 3 for the Jaguars. Bulldogs, meanwhile, 3 of 4 from the charity stripe.
11-7, 4-point edge for the Jaguars. Kazajanski inbounds it to Elsmore. Elsmore running the point here. They kick it wide. Soden tries to get into the lane. He's fouled on the floor. Again, trying to play tough defense on Soden. Caden Bouchard picking up the foul for Windham. And, ooh, they're going to give him shots here. Not quite sure that was on the way to the hoop. But
no, they're calling it a two-shot in the process of shooting.
So Soden goes to the line and buries the first one. Takes a couple dribbles, eyes up the second, it's on its way and good. And Soden now has 4 points. Bulldogs in this 2-2-1 full court press again. Kutrobis gets high, lays it down and turns it over as he couldn't connect with Sam Roy-Dulis.
A little indecision there on the part of Kutrobis. He just hesitated momentarily getting the ball to Roy-Dulis, and that caused the ball to go out of bounds.
He tried one of those old school moves of elevate and decide in the air, and decision was a bit late. Brady O'Connell tries to get to the rim, a little short. Kazajanski to the corner to Elsmore. He turns it over. Collins comes up with the loose ball. Kutrobis tries to get a foul here on Elsmore, but Elsmore moving his feet nicely. Spinning away from pressure and trying to kick it to the corner was Roy-Dulis. It gets batted away by Braga.
Yeah, Braga in the game now knocked that one out of bounds.
Bulldogs bounce into a 2-3 on that inbounds from under their own hoop. Brady O'Connell lets them dribble out top. This is Bouchard. They do want to put a little pressure on, but Bouchard's going to take his time. Begley in that foul line. Kick it back out. Kutrobis from the free throw line doesn't catch much of the iron, and now a foul on the rebound. I believe that's Begley. He's going to pick up his second. It is Begley. The Jaguars are going to have some balancing acts here the rest of the way.
Yeah, I believe Murphy also has 2 fouls for Windham, so they're getting into a little foul trouble early. 6 fouls so far.
First on the way from Elsmore is good. So I'm just realizing they changed the rules for the bonus over the offseason, right? That's why these guys have been going to the line. The last one on Soden was also a bonus situation. They only have 5 team fouls, and the last 2 that have been sent to the line. Elsmore misses the second. 11-10 is still your score. The Jaguars ahead by 1. They kick it all the way across the court. Roy will take a long 2. It's short. Rebound glances off Brady O'Connell's hand.
Yeah, he couldn't control it. Goes off his hand, out of bounds. Windham's going to control the ball here with 1:46 left in the first period.
Kuchovas, hands to the corner. Bouchard kicks it in. Now back out. Here's Collins all the way around. They find Roy deep in the corner. Left side now pulling from 3. Deep in that left corner is Bouchard. He's going to draw a foul by Brady O'Connell.
Yeah, a little
Yeah, you got him.
lack of control there by O'Connell.
You'll see it right here on the
Going right
replay.
into the-
Yeah,
into the
definitely
shooter.
bumped him with the body. That's a good call. Now Bouchard will go to the line for 3. Misses on the first one. Bit too strong. Comes off hard. 132 to go in the first quarter as Bouchard hits the second. Another substitution here. Collins comes out and Tyler Jordan will check in for the Jaguars. Number 20. Sophomore guard. Bouchard misses the third. Nice move in the paint. Comes up with a bucket. So Bouchard has 3 quick points. The Jaguars are ahead 14-10. Soden takes the handoff. Squares, gets shot off, can't get it to go as he's a little short. Now Kuchovas measures his steps, takes it hard to the rim, can't get it to go. And
Offensive.
Roy Dulis will get an offensive foul. Loose ball over the back. .106 to go in the game. Excuse me, in the first quarter. That foul's going to put Braga on the line. Again, this is that new bonus situation. I believe it's 4 fouls per quarter, and you get to the bonus.
Bedford shooting 6 of 8 so far in this first quarter. Making some hay here.
It's actually
charity
Danny
stripe.
Black. And he misses the first. Not Braga, it's Black.
Interesting to see Danny out there playing basketball after winning a second state title at QB.
Misses them both. Bouchard comes away with the rebound. And now Kuchovas will set things up for the Jaguars. Bedoya defending him. Extending pressure out. Little run and jump by Elsmore causes the turnover. Bedoyan will settle things. Kicks, corner, 3. Logan O'Connell, no good. Ball batted around low. Braga on the floor, picks it up. Gets it to Bedoyan. He'll take a 3. A little off. And now Kuchovas pulls down the rebound. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Windham ahead 14-10 with possession. Bouchard hands it back to Kuchovas. We're going to run it down for the final shot here of the quarter. 10 they go. Kuchovas gets to his left hand, and he's going to pick up a foul on Bedoyan going to the hoop, and he'll get 2. Oh, they call it on Braga, not Bedoyan. Strange. Was Braga even near that?
Yeah, he was. I
Okay.
thought.
All right, we could see that on the replay. Kuchovas misses on the front end, so he'll stay at 7. Braga was coming over on the help. Ooh, jeez, he jumped out of the way. I'm not even sure he got anything. Kuchovas' second is good. He has 8. 7 seconds to go. Bedoyan kicks to the corner. Elsmore for the 3, way off. Pass way down court is not going to give them time to get one off, so it'll end here 15-10 after 1. The Jaguars up over your home Bulldogs by 5.
Our next broadcast is coming up during the holiday week, Friday, December 29th, 1 p.m. start. It's going to be girls basketball, our first broadcast of the season, and this is going to be a great one. It's going to be against Bishop Feehan of Massachusetts, considered one of the top women's programs in the state of Massachusetts. So we're going to get to measure our New Hampshire girls against those Massachusetts teams, see who comes out on top. And that's going to be on VCTV and Bedford 105.1 Friday, December 29th, 1 p.m.
I encourage everybody out there to catch at least one or two of the girls' games this year. They have some phenomenal players. 3 sets of sisters on that team, all contributing a lot. And the girls' team has just been blowing out their competition. 2 starters that are likely Division I players at the next level. And they bring a high level of talent, high level of ability, and extreme levels of scoring. So if you can, catch one of those girls' games.
I should mention, too, that girls' contest is going to be part of a holiday tournament at Londonderry High School. So that is where the game will be played, not here.
8 minutes back on the board. Second quarter set to begin. Windham will inbound on the far sideline as Will Collins inbounds it to Jack Katrobis. Katrobis, 8 points there in that first quarter. Bulldogs extending their defense. Soden defending well. Henryshawn comes up with the rebound on the defensive side. Up ahead quick to Kazajanski. A little short on his lay-in. And Collins comes away with the rebound. Up quick to Bouchard. Roy takes a step in. He'll pull from just above the foul line, and we'll get one to go. 4 points now for Benjamin Roy. 17-10. Windham leads by 7.
Ooh.
Soden gets to the rim but gets fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 more.
We don't have actual shooting stats for this game, but you can just tell watching it that Bedford has not been good from the floor today.
A lot of contested shots, a couple forces here and there. It's better to get to the line, as Soden has done here. 5 points now for Soden, 3 coming from the line. And now 6, as he is a 4 for 4. Extending pressure again and tipping the ball out was Bedoyan. 7:14 to go in the first half. Windham leads 17-12. Roy down low. Back to Roy now, and he'll lay it in. 6 points now for Roy. Kazajanski going to the hoop. Will get a call. I believe that's going to be Roy Doulis. Excuse me, no, they're going to call it on Benjamin Roy. That's his 3rd. Kazajanski goes to the line.
Yeah, the Jaguars are racking up the fouls here. They're going to put Bedford right back into the bonus, and more importantly, some of these players are going to have to come out of the game.
They do not give 2 shots to Kazajanski. They say it was on the floor.
Well, I think the bonus might be up by quarter, right? 5.
It is by quarter, yes. They've changed that this year. Soden for 3. Got it! That's a big one for Soden. He had gone 0 for a long time, and now he picks up a good one from the top of the key, and now Kazajanski with the steal. Down to the corner, Bedoyan. Back to the corner with Soden for 3. Short. Henryshawn with the rebound. Kazajanski drives the middle and lays it in. 3 points now for Kazajanski. A quick little spurt for the Bulldogs. Pulls them within 2. And Coach DeRoziers will take a timeout. 6:33 to go in the first half. Wyndham leads 19-17.
Yeah, good run there, getting Bedford back into the game. They were down by as many as 5, and now they pulled within 2 with a flourish of scoring, led by Luke Soden finally hitting that 3. Hopefully that breaks the seal for him tonight. He'll get a few more.
9 points in the first half so far for Soden. Bedoyan with 2, O'Connell with 2. Elsmore with 1 and Kazajanski with 3 on the other side. Benjamin Roy with 6. Caden Bouchard with 3. 8 points from Jack Katrobis and 2 from Jack Begley makes up their 19 points. So as we expected, that high tempo, fast paced demeanor of the game for the Bulldogs. We're seeing it here. They've stayed in this 2-2-1 full court press the entire first half so far. Windham has had off and on success breaking it. And now Kazajanski will pick up a foul on the backside. Looked like that ball was going to trickle out of bounds for another turnover, but Kazajanski with a push from behind.
That's Austin's first.
First foul, first team foul in the quarter. Inbound comes to Katrobis. He takes it into the backcourt. This is Begley driving hard. Foul line, kicks to the far side. Now we'll take a straightaway three. Too strong. Henryshawn bats the ball around. It goes off of Windham. The Bulldogs get a little fortunate there that it goes off of the Jaguars player underneath.
Yeah, Caden Bouchard was the one who came down with that rebound. I think it was Soden was fighting for possession. The ball came loose, and they said it went off Windham player.
Good hustle on both sides. Soden again from straight away. Shot is on the way, no good. Rebounded by Begley down low. Good shot for Soden. Had some time and space. Just a touch off.
Just rimmed out. You got to believe that it's just a matter of time. He's going to get his eye straight and start hitting some of those shots. They're so close right now.
Now Bedoyan picks up his first. Second team foul this quarter. Now the Bulldogs will jump to a zone as that is inbounded under their own hoop. Roy Dulis. Now three on the way from Katrobis. Can't get it to go. Soden in transition. Nobody stops him until he gets to the rim. Lefty won't go. He gets his own rebound. Takes the baseline jumper. That won't go. Bedoyan gets swatted. And here's about it from Bouchard. Surprised there wasn't a little taunting call there. Let out a nice little screen. Bedoyan will inbound it. Henryshawn down to the block. Kicks to Bedoyan. He'll drive baseline. Nice dish there. And finish by Soden. He has 11. Beautiful assist by Bedoyan.
Great play there by Bedoyan. Good vision to find Soden all alone.
Collins pulls for three and hits. So answering quickly was Windham, and now a turnover here by the Bulldogs. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Pulling is Bouchard, and he hits. Back-to-back threes for the Jaguars, has them up by 6.
Another foul call here.
Another foul. This is Caden Bouchard, his second. Team third in this quarter. You can see Soden quickly getting up the court. Bedoyan will come out. Brady O'Connell will come in. We also have Logan O'Connell. Kazajanski takes the inbound pass. Guarded by Roy Dulis. Getting into the middle and getting smashed by Collins is Logan O'Connell. He'll go to the line.
Fouls keep racking up. That's the fourth foul.
That is fourth, and the Bulldogs will be in the bonus throughout the rest of the half. There's 4:39 remaining here in this first half. They trail by 6 on those back-to-back three-pointers by the Jaguars.
Will Collins is the one charged with the foul. That's his first.
O'Connell misses the front end off to the left. This is Logan O'Connell, the 6-foot sophomore. Second is on the way and rattles around and falls. So he gets the Bulldogs to 20 points. Jaguars break the press. Begley takes it strong and finishes. Begley with 4.
Great play there, too, by Begley. He kind of hung in the air and waited for the arm in the way to move just enough to get that basket.
Defended well underneath Bouchard, and now coming back is Spencer Hendershot. Phenomenal hustle play as he was blocked at the rim. Soden gets to the rim and finishes. 13 now for Soden.
Points in transition for Bedford. They're within 5.
Begley now on the break. Takes it hard. Kuchobis up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Falling on the rebound was Begley. Now Soden takes it strong again and finishes once more. 15 for Soden. 3:45 to go in the first half. A travel here by Windham. They turn it over again. They still hold a 3-point lead. The Bulldogs are trying to patch something together here to finally pull even.
Hendershot coming out of the game.
Bulldogs are in the bonus here.
I think Braga was the one who came in.
Brady O'Connell drives to the middle, spins away from pressure, takes a little hit on the arm, no call. Kuchobis. Full court pressure there by O'Connell. Kuchobis handles it nicely, drives lefty into the lane, pulls up, can't get it to go, rebound by O'Connell. He dribbles into pressure, up quickly to Begley, and he'll finish. Tough one there. O'Connell was trying to get out onto the break. Tried to dribble through 2 guys. It got knocked away, and a turnover leads to 2 points for the Jaguars. Kazajanski drives hard to the middle. He'll get fouled, and we'll go to the line.
Yeah, Roy Doulis had a grip of Kazajanski as he drove to the bucket, picking up his second foul. That's the 5th one in the quarter. Should be a
5
bonus
fouls,
here.
and it is bonus, so Kazajanski will go to the line. And it's no longer 1-1. I believe it's all 2 shots. So some changes of rules than what we're used to, as they talked about it in the offseason last year, and now we're seeing the rollout here. Kazajanski's first is good.
2 for 3 so far from the charity stripe for Kazajanski. He's got one more coming up.
Second on the way and good. 5 now for Kazajanski, and he pulls the Bulldogs back to within 3. They've flirted with that 1 possession game a couple of different times, just have not evened it up. Another 3 on the way here, no good. Offensive rebound, Begley. Begley kicks to the corner. Batted away by O'Connell as Murphy was looking for room. And the Jaguars will inbound it on the far sideline. 2:39 remaining in the first half. Kuchobis makes room for himself. Kicks to the corner. Murphy gets to the elbow and nails it. That's his first 2. Puts the Jaguars up by 5. Logan O'Connell pulls from 3 and hits. Now it's a 2-point game. Jaguars ahead, 31-29. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. Bulldogs looking for their first opportunity to tie the game since the opening moments of this game. Scramble down low. Murphy will finish.
Yeah, Murphy got loose there underneath.
Kazajanski gathers. It gets blocked by Murphy. Ahead for Kuchobis. Finishes high, no foul, and he gets the call.
Every time Bedford gets close to Windham, they just turn it on. They find another gear and rack up a few more points, get that lead out. It's now a 6-point lead for Windham. You know, this Bedford team probably hasn't spent much time, you know, in a deficit situation this year. So this is going to be a challenge for them to respond to a team that's every bit as athletic as they are.
They sure are, and they're getting a lot from their leader, Jack Kuchobis, finishing there in transition, high up off the glass. Brady O'Connell lucky he didn't get his second foul there. seemingly went straight up. There's a lot of body there. And Coach Derosier was not very happy with the no call. But again, as you said, 2 quick baskets, one by Murphy, one by Kutrobis, pushes it back to a 6-point lead after the Bulldogs had cut it all the way to 2. Little ruckus down in the student section as Athletic Director Corey Parker gives some words of advice.
Being bounded again, and here we go.
Luke Soden will bring it up, crosses the timeline. Kazajanski drives hard into the middle. Wow, looked like he got whacked. No call, and it falls right back to him. Ooh, and now Braga will pick up a foul as they scrambled for that loose ball underneath. Tough call there. It looked like he was just trying to rip it away from Begley. I'm not sure that's a foul as we look at it on the replay.
Just 3 fouls this period for the Bulldogs, so no bonus yet. Under 90 seconds to go in the half.
Kutrobis kicks back. This is Bouchard for 3. Well short. O'Connell to Soden. Little stutter step. Gets to the hoop. Ball comes away from him. Great hustle by Bouchard to get on that loose ball. Pulling from 3. Here is Jordan. And Tyler Jordan buries one. 38-29, a 9-point lead for the Windham Jaguars. Braga will pull from 3. Rattles around and goes.
His first points.
Good answer there by the captain, senior Thomas Braga. 38-32 is your score. The Jaguars still hold that 6-point lead. Corner 3, good. Jack Begley, the shooting is lights out tonight. Soden kicks to the corner. Logan O'Connell for 3, good. My goodness, how many points in the last 2 minutes or so? 41-35, back and forth shooting display. Coming out, getting the foul is Luke Soden. He fouls Jack Kutrobis on the way through, leaving only 3 seconds on the board.
Yeah, Coach Desmaris is getting very animated there. He thought that that was going to be another situation where Kutrobis didn't get a foul call, but he did.
Coming all the way to the corner, Kazajanski kicks it up to midcourt. Half-court shot at the buzzer is well short by Brady O'Connell. So we will end the first half. The Bulldogs trail the Windham Jaguars 41-35. A lot of scoring in that last 2 minutes of play, but not quite enough for the Bulldogs to pull even.
Shooting has been a bit of a problem tonight. They've been missing a lot of shots. Like you said, Wyndham's been very physical, making it really hard on Bedford to hit those shots. But the few times they had an open look, they weren't able to get them to drop either. So they need to start hitting some more shots in the second half if they're going to pull this one out.
Leading scorers for the Jaguars, Jack Kutrobis with 10, Jack Begley with 9. For the Bulldogs, Luke Soden led the way, 15. Logan O'Connell with 2 threes and a free throw. 7 points was the second leading scorer for the Bulldogs.
We got a little bit of time here between halves. We're going to throw things back to the radio station momentarily. At the half, Windham leads Bedford 41-35. You're watching and listening to Bedford boys basketball on BCTV and Bedford 105.1. And welcome back to Bedford High Gym as we are about to start the second half here. The Bulldogs finding themselves behind as they've found themselves throughout the game, 41-35. I don't think they had the lead once this game, did they? Or did they at the very beginning?
They might have early on, but they've been trailing the score for most of this first half. 41-35, as you mentioned, a 6-point deficit. Leading scorer Luke Soden for the Bulldogs finally got a 3 to go, but he struggled still from the outside, still getting to the hoop though. 4 for 4 from the line, gotten a lot of lay-ins at the rim. Great to see that. I'm sure that outside shot will start to come around. Logan O'Connell had 2 3-pointers and a free throw, 7 points for him. Brady O'Connell with 2. Nico Bedoyan with 2, Thomas Braga 3, Elsmore with 1, and Austin Kazajanski with 5. For the Jaguars, there were 6 points from Roy, 6 from Bouchard, 10 from Kutrobis, 4 from Murphy, 9 from Begley, 3 from Jordan and 3 from Collins. That rounds out their 41 points. And the Bulldogs, again, will need to find a little spark here in the second half to overcome this 6-point deficit.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Frank Marino told them they've got to get their shooting percentage up here.
Turnover here, coming away with the steals. Jack Murphy getting ahead for 2 is Sam Radulis. His first 2 of the game. Bedoyan kicks to Kazajanski, and he gets ripped. Collins this time with the steal. Begley in the middle, over the side, trying to get up high, and missing the lay-in was Kutrovis. Ball knocked away on the rebound, so the Bulldogs escape one there. Trail by 8 now, 43-35, just moments into this second half. O'Connell drives hard, kicks to the corner. Bedoyan gets tapped from behind and fouled. Jack Kutrobis will pick up his first.
Yeah, he thought he could get away with that, but he wrapped up Bedoyan as he drove to the bucket. Not a shooting foul. That is the first foul on Kutrobis.
These Bulldogs dribbling straight into these double teams, and the free defenders getting a hand in easily. Wow, that should have been a flop call right there. Brady O'Connell lays one in. He has 4. Kutrobis just fell on the ground trying to get that call.
Yeah, the breeze knocked him over.
Referee's smart enough not to fall for that. Henryshawn trying to defend Begley. Begley's good though. He has 11. Soden gets deep on the left-hand side of the block. Now Bedoyan gets tripped up. I believe that'll be Will Collins getting the foul. It is Collins. That's his second. 2 quick team fouls for the Jaguars here in the third quarter.
You haven't seen Roy Benjamin in the game. He's got 3. He's on the bench stewing a bit.
Good hustle here by Murphy as the ball skipped off of Soden's hands. Henryshawn comes down with the rebound. Bedoyan loses the handle as he gets into the lane. Full court pass for Begley. Takes his time, finishes nicely. And now Begley with 13.
Bulldogs down by 10 now, 47-37.
And pressing on offense here, and the defense for the Jaguars is true to the task. High off the glass, Kutrobis gets one, and Coach Moreno is forced to take a timeout as the Bulldogs find themselves down by 12. Offense has been largely ineffective, several turnovers and steals by the Jaguars, and they find themselves with a nice 12-point lead early in the third quarter.
We'll have our first girls basketball game of the season, of the broadcast season, I should say, coming up on Friday, December 29th. It is the holiday tournament at Londonderry Gym. They're going to be taking on Bishop Feehan, one of the top girls programs in Massachusetts. That will be a terrific contest, and we'll have it for you on BCTV and Bedford 105.1. Friday, December 29th, 1 p.m. Make sure you tune in.
Do tune in. A phenomenally talented girls team this year. 2 Division I prospects. I'm not sure if both have committed yet, but...
Well, Lana is committed to Purdue. She's a Boilermaker.
Great to hear that. Kate Allard, the other phenom for the girls team. Those 2 make a sturdy front court. 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs on the bad end of an 8-2 run to start this third quarter and find themselves trailing by 12.
And it wasn't shooting, it was turnovers.
A lot of turnovers. They're dribbling into double teams. Some good steals, quick hands by the Windham Jaguars. And they are getting the ball and getting out on the break themselves. O'Connell hands it to Kazajanski, top of the key, Soden. Soden kicks to the corner, Kazajanski. Now back to the top. O'Connell snakes in between, can't get it to go. Braga tries to tip in. Coming away with it was Radulis. He throws it away and turns it over. The Bulldogs get a gift there.
Yeah, they got to start hitting some shots before they fall any further behind.
O'Connell kicks to the corner. Kazajanski was out of bounds. A little out of sorts was this Bedford offense here.
Yeah, you had 2 Bedford players pretty much occupying the same spot in the corner, causing some confusion and a turnover here. And now Kazajanski's going to come out.
Logan O'Connell checks in for Kazajanski. Foot was on the sideline over there, and that led to the turnover. Kachovas now to Collins. Hands it off to Kachovas. Begley gets open. Gets into the paint. Tries to muscle his way. Now kicks to the corner. Collins for three, and it's good. Corner three for Collins.
That's all
O'Connell now
scoring tonight. He's got 3.
Kicks to Logan O'Connell. His floater in the lane is short. Now Kachovas. Transition. Gets into the lane. Tries to finish righty. Can't get it to go. Soden comes away with the rebound. Full court pass. Logan O'Connell saves it from going out of bounds, but Begley is there for the loose ball. Under 5 to go in the third quarter. Sloppy home opener here for the Bulldogs, and it shows on the scoreboard as they trail by 15. They've only scored 37 points here, nearly halfway through the third quarter.
And only 2 points in this quarter. They're behind 11-2.
Kachovas fakes, turns it over. Braga out on the break. Nice bounce pass to Brady O'Connell. Finishes through traffic, but can't get it to go. Logan O'Connell for 3, and it's good. Third 3 of the game by Logan O'Connell. He's really helped the Bulldogs offense with 10 points. 9 of them coming on 3-pointers. But the Bulldogs still trail by 12. Begley gets bumped. Can't get it to go. Off of Braga down low on the defensive rebound.
That's unfortunate. You know, the ball hangs on the rim, and you try to time your jump. You think the ball's coming off the rim, and it just hangs there. And the ball got knocked into Braga and out of bounds.
Murphy for 3. Too strong. Braga with the rebound. Brady O'Connell spins back to his right hand. Gets tipped away from behind.
That double team again.
And Soden will take a foul.
Yeah, hip check there.
Prevented the fast break.
But yeah, once again, Bedford's driving into these double teams and putting themselves, you know, in a position to force a turnover or get a turnover forced upon them.
Windham's playing a little bit of a gimmicky defense. Begley's just hanging out in the lane there, waiting for those driving Bulldogs to come, and he's quickly doubling, creating tough finishes at the rim. 52-40 is your score. Windham ahead 12. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Begley down low, tries to pass it across the lane. This is Roy finishing in traffic. He'll get the N1. Braga picks up the foul. That's his third. And good strong finish down low by Benjamin Roy. He'll go to the line for his third free throw of the game.
Looks like Braga's going to stay in the game.
Free throw is good for Roy. He now has 9. O'Connell hands to Soden. Soden gets to the rim, gets his first basket of the second half. 17 now for Luke. (55-42). Jaguars hold a 13-point lead. Kachovas kicks to Roy. Roy hands it back to Kachovas. Now back to Roy. Straight away. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Soden. Soden pulls from 3. Just off. Rebound Dylan Soden. Back to Luke. Luke drives hard, gets to the rim. Through traffic, he'll get fouled. And we'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Weaved his way around there. He thought about the 3 on that far sideline. Chose better. Drove to the hoop and picks up another foul. That one was on Caden Bouchard. That's his third foul. Front end is good for Soden. He has 18 now.
Yeah, on the shot selection right there, I think after missing, he had a fairly wide open 3, a little rushed, but that was way off the mark, and I guess he thought he was going to go back to the rim to get his points instead of trying another 3. Maybe the confidence just isn't there tonight.
His confidence is certainly there at the free throw line, where he is 6 for 6. 19 points now for Luke Soden. He's doing everything he can to keep this Bulldogs team in the game. They trail by 11. Petrobis drives hard. Murphy kicks to the corner. Roy for three, too strong. Petrobis can't get the rebound, but it goes off of Braga. And the Jaguars will get another possession. Let's see here, they kick it to the corner. Roy had it in his sights. And the rebound goes off of Braga. Bulldogs in a 2-3 zone now. Murphy plays with it up top, kicks to Begley. Begley, a little chicken wing to get around Logan O'Connell, throws it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Loose ball foul, I believe, will be on Braga. It is on Braga. That is his fourth.
And now finally, Spencer Henderson getting up off the bench.
They don't get they don't get it in time. In the lane, Murphy can't finish. Dylan Soden comes away with the rebound. Brady O'Connell up quick, can't get it to fall. Takes a dribble, gets it up, can't get it to fall again. Now Dylan Soden can't get it to fall. Must be a lid on the rim here.
Yeah, I was going to say, who put the carnival rims up here?
That thing is dancing and balancing along on the rim, and now Dylan Soden gets to go to the line for two shots. That was Benjamin Roy picking up the foul. That's his fourth. So some foul trouble starting to rack up. Benjamin Roy with 4, Caden Bouchard with 3. On the Bulldogs side, we have Tom Braga with 4. First shot from Dylan Soden is off. .157 to go here in the third quarter. Dylan Soden second, much better, rattles it around and goes.
His first points of the game.
Back to 10 points is the lead for the Jaguars. Begley fakes the handoff, rolls back to his right. Loose ball down low, the scramble for the ball. It's going to be a jump. Possession arrow points in favor of Windham. So they will keep possession. Bulldogs jump to their 2-3 zone defense on the out of bounds play underneath. And Logan O'Connell jumps in the passing lane. Rolls away, can't finish. Good defense there by Sam Roy-Dulis. Begley. Kutrobis gets to the free throw line, kicks to Jordan. Nearly another steal. Kutrobis now will drive hard. Righty, can't get it to go. Blocked down near by the rim. I believe this is going to be Dylan Soden picking up a foul here, reaching around there. And it is. Dylan Soden picks up the foul. 14 fouls for the Bulldogs in the third quarter. 1:15 to go, and they still trail 10, 55-45. Kutrobis, little up fake, gets to the foul line, short. Soden comes back, rebound, kicked ahead. They were trying for Logan O'Connell in transition. Murphy thought about a 3. Kutrobis kicks to the corner, and Jordan, short. Brady O'Connell skies for the rebound, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, I appreciate the fast break offense, but I think they might want to slow things down a little bit and just put a little more thought into where they're passing, because they're giving up possessions here, trying to throw the ball into tight quarters, and they end up turning the ball over, and they have way too many turnovers in this game.
Preston trying to create opportunities in that transition. Brady O'Connell will go to the line as he was fouled, putting the Bulldogs into a bonus. He'll have 2.
And by the way, that foul on Begley is 3rd.
First is good for Brady O'Connell.
Well, the Bulldogs managed to get it into single digits. They're down 9 right now with a minute to go in the third quarter.
dribbles, and the second on the way. Rattles around just a touch, but falls softly. Brady O'Connell good on both. He has 6 points now, and the Bulldogs are within 8.
And they need a stop right here.
Elsmore guards up high. This is Murphy driving hard. He's short on his lay-in. Elsmore comes away with the rebound, dribbles strong. Tried to tap it behind, and now dishes nicely to Hendershon, who lays it in. First 2 for Hendershon. It's back to 6. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Will Collins kicks to the corner. Out on the wing here is Murphy.
Windham
Bulldogs
like
trying to extend pressure. Elsmore now doubles. Petrobis dribbles into 2. Soden kicks it ahead for Brady O'Connell. Into pressure, and he'll draw the foul. He'll go back to the line, and I believe that'll be on Murphy.
Going to wait for the free throws here. A chance to pull within 4 points, and when you consider where they were earlier in this quarter, this has been a fantastic turnaround, possibly setting up for a comeback here in the fourth quarter.
O'Connell's front end is good. Foul was on Jack Murphy. That's his third. Team 5th in the third quarter.
Huge.
As O'Connell makes good on 2. 3, 2, 1. Shot gets off, and it's way off as Will Collins was high and off the top of the backboard. The Bulldogs, as you mentioned, did exceptionally well to cut that lead from 15 down to 4 at the end of 3.
Yeah, I mean, they were outscored at one point 11-1 in this third quarter, but they managed to find their footing. They forced more turnovers, still having a little trouble on rebounds. They're getting beat to the boards, but a great response there at the end. Like I said, to pull it within 4. This is now a game that's definitely within reach. They have to play smart. They got to start hitting their shots, get those rebounds, and stop turning the ball over.
That was the key right there that I was thinking. Too many turnovers early in that third quarter let the Jaguars jump out to that 15-point lead, and then they were just chipping away the rest of the time. They started to take care of the ball, value the basketball, make good passes, not dribble into those double teams.
Yeah, that was the problem a lot today. And that they're just putting themselves into bad positions. Although give credit to Windham that they are getting back. Even on fast breaks, there's 2 Windham defenders in the zone. And so they must have some kind of transporter or something, because they're getting from the offensive zone to the defensive zone awfully fast. Teleportation?
I'm not sure that's legal here in high school basketball. But
it's not in the rule book that you can't.
So 55-51, the Jaguars hold a 4-point lead as we start the fourth quarter. Elsmore hands it to Kazajansky. They get it to Soden. He drives hard, gets it up off the backboard, but it's no good. Murphy defended well. Petrobis fakes the 3, gets to the foul line. Murphy drives hard. Lefties, no good, but he gets fouled on the way to the hoop.
I think that was Dylan Soden with the foul. Nope, they're going to give it to Luke.
They call it on Luke Soden. That's his third. And now Jack Murphy goes to the line for 2. Just 23 seconds in here to the fourth quarter.
It's good.
Front end is good for Murphy. That's 5 for him so far.
I have 7.
You have 7. I must have missed one. Short on the second, so he stays at 7. Kazajansky. Elsmore tries to kick to the corner, but Petrobis comes away with the steal. 2 empty possessions for the Bulldogs. Now Petrobis gets all the way to the rim and finishes. 14 for Petrobis. Elsmore gets the pass back, kicks to the corner. Kazajansky up fakes, gets around pressure and finishes. 7 for Kazajansky, 7 left in the game. 5 points is the spread, 58-53. The Jaguars still hold. Murphy fakes the handoff. Dribbles around, kicks it all the way across. It's Bouchard for 3, and it's good. 9 for Bouchard. Stutter step. Similar kind of play there as is almost tipped away. Now Dylan Soden comes away with the loose ball. Kicks to Luke Soden. He'll pull from 3. It's just in and out. Redulis now all the way across. Bouchard again gets tipped. Foul underneath though as Roy Dulis came away with the offensive board. He'll go to the line.
Kazajanski picking up his second foul, I believe.
It is Kaz. It is number 2. And Murphy goes right back to the line where he was 1 for 2 just moments ago. Excuse me, this is Roy Dulis that's at the line.
Windham by 8 points, 61-53. They don't want to let this get out of hand early.
Free throw no good by Roy Dulis. Elsmore comes out. Bedoyan checks in. Again, the Bulldogs starting the quarter kind of flat. They had cut it to 4, now it's back to 8. Make it 9 as Roy Dulis is good on the back end. He has 3 now. Soden gets ripped. Good hands by Murphy. He comes away with the loose ball. This is Kutrobis up top. Begley rips around, up and under, and he'll get an and 1. Dylan Soden will pick up the foul. Basket is good. Nice play there by Begley. He has 15 with a free throw coming. 3 fouls on Dylan Soden. He heads to the bench, as does Kazajanski. 5:50 to go in the game. Windham looking to go up 12 here on the free throw by Begley. It is good. He has 16. And the lead is 12.
Bedford's got a small lineup out there right now.
Bedoyan, O'Connell to O'Connell. There's Logan now to Brady. Brady gets doubled. And foul. Kuchobis came on the double from the backside, and he picks up the foul. He has 2 fouls now.
Now, the fortunate call there, very close to being an over and back on Bedford.
And Rashawn comes out. Braga checks in. Brady O'Connell will inbound to Nico Bedoyan. Logan O'Connell drives hard, but he gets fouled before he gets to the rim. They'll call the foul on the floor. This is Jack Murphy picking up the foul. That's 4 on Murphy. Coach DeRozier was trying to sub in for Murphy as he thought the foul was on him. It was. I think he's still confused as he's now subbing out Roy Dulis.
He was trying to get Roy Dulis out.
I think he was trying to get Murphy out as he has 4 fouls. Soden gets the 5th. That's going to be the 5th on Murphy. He's fouled out. And Soden will go to the line. That's 5 fouls on Murphy.
And the officials talking over with Coach, the Windham coach there, trying to explain why, I don't know, why the wrong player went in or out.
Some confusion at the table. Either way, Murphy has fouled out. Strong showing for Murphy, 7 points on the evening. Soden makes good on the front end, putting him at the 20-point mark.
Perfect 7 for 7 from the foul line.
And his 8 for 8 puts it back to a 10-point lead. 21 points for Luke Soden. 5:17 to go here in the game. Bulldogs trail by 10, 65-55.
mentioned the girls basketball game. We're going to have a boys basketball game here against those undefeated Nashua North Titans. We'll see if they're still undefeated by the time they get here. On Friday, January 5th at 7 p.m. we'll have that game for you on BCTV and Bedford 105.1.
Should be another good tilt here. You'll see if the Bulldogs can scrape something together here in the last 5:17. They're going to need some transition hoops, some quick baskets, maybe a couple threes to help boost their confidence and get their flow going. They've struggled a bit here in this game. They're normally scoring in the 80s. They just have 55 here this evening. And they'll need some help. Begley leading the way now for the Jaguars. He has 16 points, followed closely by Jack Kachobis, the lefty guard, with 14. On the Bulldogs side, Luke Soden with 21. Next closest scorer is Logan O'Connell. 3 threes and a free throw put him at 10.
One more programming note, forgot to mention we got girls hockey tomorrow afternoon. That'll be BCTV only. We'll be at the rinks at Exeter as the girls take on the Blue Hawks. What time is that? Is that 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon? Like I said, BCTV only.
Good luck to the girls hockey squad on that one. Kuchobis will bring it up the court for the Jaguars. Taking his time to get over half court. Collins for 3, no good. Luke Soden with the rebound. Tries to get back up quick. Takes a gather, 2 steps, can't get it to go. Gets fouled on the putback, and he'll go to the line for the N1. Stayed with it, got the rebound, tapped it back in, and that's Bouchard's 4th foul. 23 for Soden. You saw him on the replay battling for that second opportunity.
Yeah, he's been getting beat up all night.
Good from the line, now 24. Kuchobis again will bring it up slowly.
3-possession game right now for the Bulldogs. They're down 7. 4:44 to go.
Kuchobis dishes low, finds the cutter in Roy, and he lays it in. 11 points for Roy. Bedoyan, little stutter step, finds Soden for 3, got it. 27 now for Luke Soden. 67-61, a 6-point ball game. 4 minutes to go. Fouled on the floor is Begley. Brady O'Connell will pick up his second. Fourth team foul for the Bulldogs, so next one puts them in the bonus. Begley takes the inbound pass, fakes the handoff to Bouchard. Great backdoor cut by Bouchard. That goes off of his hands, and the Bulldogs get possession.
Caden Bouchard not happy with himself, misplaying that ball, turning it over. Bedford now with a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game.
Luke Soden fakes the 3, and he'll get hit on the way by. That is
number 5 in the
2.
quarter.
Caden Bouchard, he picks up the foul, and that's 5 on him. 2 players have fouled out for the Windham Jaguars. Tyler Jordan will check in to see what he can do, and Soden goes back to the line as that's the 5th team foul on Windham.
And speaking of foul trouble, Benjamin Roy is in the game for Windham. He's got 4 on him.
Soden back to the line, hits the front end. Takes his dribbles, rested on his hip. Ball was up and good. Now 29 for Luke Soden.
4-point game. This is where we were at the end of the 3rd quarter. Bedford able to fight back from that sluggish start.
We're going to get a moving pick on Begley, and he picks up his 4th. Tough call there.
Begley would be a tough player to lose for this Windham squad.
That's 4 fouls on Begley. He's going to come up and pick Bedoyan up full court. Now he'll drop off. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Bedoyan kicks to Soden. Soden goes strong. Lefty up and high off the glass. It's good. 31 for Soden. He's brought it back to within 2. Coach Moreno wants the student section to go a little bit more bananas than they're going.
And, you know, when the team is down, when the Bulldogs need a scoring spark, who do they turn to? Number 11, Luke Soden. They've been feeding him the ball in this fourth quarter, and he hasn't disappointed. He's perfect in the foul line, and he's been hitting everything from the court. He hasn't hit his too many threes tonight, but driving to the basket in tight, he's been getting it all.
Just 2 3-pointers, but that doesn't matter as he's been perfect from the line, as you said. 16 points here in the second half, willing this Bulldogs team back into this game. It is a 2-point ball game, 67-65. 3 minutes, 43 seconds remain. And the Jaguars forced to take a timeout after that acrobatic finish by Soden. High off the glass with his left hand. Beautiful drive and finish.
You know, you got to imagine that the Jaguars are feeling a little bit of pressure right now. They've led all game. They've had big leads, and they've let them slip away. They had what was their biggest lead?
15, I believe. Maybe
right.
Even 17 at one point.
So,
we'd have to go back and look at it. But
and here they are. It's now a two-point game. They're really letting it slip away, and you got to think that's on their minds.
And they have some severe foul trouble, too. Again, you mentioned Benjamin Roy has 4. Jack Begley has 4. 2 players have already fouled out, Caden Bouchard and Jack Murphy. So 2 out, 1 of them a starter, 2 other starters with 4 fouls each.
And Begley and Roy are still in.
Tough time closing out this game. Petrobis and Collins, a little miscommunication. Collins not sure he wants to dribble too much, picks it up, looks for a dish, and he turns it over. Logan O'Connell up to Brady. Nico Bedoyan ties the game. Bedoyan now has 4, and we have a whole new ball game with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Ooh, and an offensive foul. Bedoyan, huge play. 2 in a row, finishes through traffic, and then picks up the offensive foul on Jack Petrobis. That is 3 on Petrobis. More importantly, the Bulldogs get a possession and the chance to go up on the scoreboard for the first time since the first quarter. Bedoyan kicks. Brady O'Connell. Back to Bedoyan. Drives baseline. Kicks to the middle. Logan O'Connell high off the glass. It's good. 12 points for Logan O'Connell. And the Bulldogs ahead by 2. Begley turns it over. Bedoyan drives hard. Great block by Petrobis. Bedoyan tried to reestablish possession as he tried to get his feet back in bounds before he grabbed the ball. Let's look at this replay. Great block by Petrobis. But Bedoyan was out of bounds and did not reestablish himself. Petrobis stutter step. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. In the middle to Roy. His pass gets batted. Braga pulls it away. Across to Soden.
He got fouled.
He did get fouled. Tap in, no good. Loose ball still. Great steal here by O'Connell. Ooh, and they're going to call it a jump.
Call that. I don't know about that. That looked like a steal and a foul to me.
Tyler Jordan wrapped up by Brady O'Connell. Looks like he got the ball and then gets fouled, and they call it a jump. Elsmore comes in. Logan O'Connell will take a seat. They look for the backdoor cut, and they throw it away. Braga into transition, and he finishes. 5 points for Braga, and the Bulldogs are up 4, 71-67. What a turn of events.
You know, that championship caliber talent on this Bulldog squad shining through. They had a rough game. They fell way behind. They were down at least 15 points in the first half. and yet they keep fighting their way back, clawing their way back. Actually, they were even down by 11 in this fourth quarter. So they have been able to shake off these rough patches and come back with a vengeance and really put the pressure on the Jaguars to pull up. They're letting this game slip away.
Some less experienced players for the Jaguars are creating some of these turnovers. Tyler Jordan, one of them, looking for the back door, couldn't quite connect. Again, 2 players have fouled out for the Jaguars already. Caden Bouchard and Jack Murphy, 2 also in severe foul trouble. Benjamin Roy and Jack Begley each have 4. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. The Bulldogs hold a 4-point lead, and they'll try to close it out. Will Collins inbounds to Kachobis. Back to Collins. Now they kick it back to Kachobis.
Bedford pulling back on that backcourt pressure.
Double team comes quick. Begley kicks to the corner. And Collins is going to get called for steps. Looked like Brady O'Connell might have got away as he came on the double. He got some arm. Coach did not like that on the near sideline. Coach DeRocher thought there was a foul. Did not get called.
At least a reaching.
Logan O'Connell checks back in, offensive purposes. They like his long-range shooting. And we are under 2 minutes to go here in the game. Brady O'Connell hands to Soden. Gets the edge, driving lefty. Stutter steps, and he gets called for an offensive foul. That's Luke's 4th foul. 1:44 to go in the game. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. And we'll have offense, defense again. Logan O'Connell checks out as Landon Elsmore checks in.
Bedoyan on the press. He's the lone presser in the backfield. Backcourt.
Kachobis, Begley now, top of the key. Collins cuts through. Kachobis gets doubled quickly. And now Soden guards him. Way up top. Kachobis will pull from 3. Short. Rebound, Braga. Great hustle on the defensive boards. Now Brady O'Connell. He'll get it over the timeline to Bedoyan.
Bulldogs slowing it down here, let it burn down some clock here. Ball
Tipped away by Begley. So 70 seconds to go. Offense, defense again. O'Connell comes back for Elsmore. Braga all the way into the backcourt for Luke Soden. He's checked there by Collins, who fouls him and puts Soden back to the line. 3rd foul for Collins. And Luke Soden's not the guy that you want at the free throw line if you're the Jaguars.
I was just about to say that. He's been perfect so far.
1:05 to go in the game. Soden's front end, no good. That was the commentator curse there by Harry Kozlowski. You can mark it down at the 1:05 moment in the 4th quarter. Soden looking to put the Bulldogs ahead by 5, and he does. Connects on the back end.
He got his miss out of the way.
32 points for Luke Soden. I thought he might have 40 tonight. Just shy. 55 seconds to go in the game. Kachobis directing traffic up top. 5-second call on Kachobis. Closely guarded by Bedoyan. And the Jaguars not pleased with that one.
Yeah, I was going to say the Jaguars weren't playing with a lot of urgency there. Under a minute, down by 5 points. He thought they would be in more of a hurry to get to the bucket.
Soden gets the edge on Collins, draws the double team. He looked like he was about to travel, and Coach Moreno took a timeout as Soden was double teamed up top. Fantastic timeout by Coach Moreno. Saw that Soden was in trouble, and he was right in the ear of the near side official and got that timeout just in time. 72-67 is your score. The Bulldogs hold a 5-point lead. 40 seconds to go in this game. The home opener for the Bedford Bulldogs.
And it's been an exciting home opener for sure. Bedford coming in 2-0. Windham 2-1. But having having lost their one loss was on the road, and they're in danger of losing their second road game. Bedford really, this wasn't their night for most of the night, missing a lot of shots, turning the ball over. Windham was playing a terrific game, really matching Bedford for their speed and intensity. But you know, when you're a champion, you can you kind of pull things out at the end. And the Bulldogs managed to do that here late, taking the lead for the first time since the first quarter, and now they're up by 5 here with 40.6 to go.
The physical play really took its toll on the Jaguars. Again, 2 players fouled out. Now they try to double team Soden in the backcourt. He scrambles, finds the ball.
See what the call is here.
I'm not sure what the call is. I believe they might call a foul and send Soden back to the line. Looks like Tyler Jordan might get called for the whack. It is Tyler Jordan. Only his first foul of the game, but again, the Bulldogs are in the bonus.
That was an opportunity for Windham to pick up a loose ball. It was laying there unpossessed for quite a while until Soden was able to turn around and pick it up.
Soden's front end is good. I'm running out of room on my score sheet, Harry. I think we might need to widen these columns so I have enough room.
I should use a double column for Luke every time we play.
Front end is good, back end is good, and he has 34. Kuchovis guarded by Nico Bedoyan. Begley spins through the lane. He gets whacked. It does not go, but Brady O'Connell, I believe, will pick up the foul. It is Brady O'Connell. That's his third. Begley goes to the line. Looking to up his point total from 16. Begley's been sharp for the Jaguars, but has kind of disappeared down the stretch. 25 seconds to go. Begley misses the front end. He'll stay at 16.
That's only his second foul shot, 1 for 2.
74-67. Bulldogs hold a 7-point lead. Begley good on the second one. Cuts it to 6. Luke Soden will get fouled again. Right along the near sideline, he's pushed by Tyler Jordan. That's his second. Soden goes back to the line. I have this as free throws 16 and 17. Is that what you have?
Yes, 16.
16 and missed the second one, so he stays at 35. Braga tries to come in on the offensive board, yielding a violation, so Soden will stay at 35. 20 seconds to go, 15. Petrobis gets to the rim, no good. Bedoyan skies for the rebound, up ahead for Brady O'Connell. He'll lay it in. 10 points for Brady. Petrobis will pull from 3. That's going to be off. Short and to the right, and that'll do it. The Bulldogs come away with a great come-from-behind victory in their home opener. Down by as much as 15 points in that second and third quarter. They gutted out, come back, led by Luke Soden's 35 points, and they take home victory, 77-68.
Bulldogs outscoring Windham 26-13 in that final quarter, and they were down by 11 points at one point, and they just roared back, took the game away from the Windham Jaguars, who put up a great fight, but in the end, Bedford comes out on top.
35's the end number for Luke Soden, 12 for Logan O'Connell. Big from 3. Got a basket that was at a critical juncture in that run for the Bulldogs in the third quarter. Had a free throw as well. 10 points for Brady O'Connell. A smattering of points across the rest. The Jaguars, again, were led by Jack Begley. 17 points for Begley, 14 for Kuchovis, 11 for Benjamin Roy. Not enough, though, as the Jaguars will go home 2-2. The Bulldogs improve to 3-0. And Coach Moreno has to be pleased with that come-from-behind victory.
Fantastic effort. That'll do it from here. Thank you very much. Corey Munstetiger on the call, Andrew Fenn on camera, Bill Jennings producing, and we got Dale Bird back in the studio with replays. And your final score, Bedford 77, Windham 68. You've been watching Bedford boys basketball on BCTV and Bedford 105.1. So long, everybody.